Alright, so as you could guys see, the gearbox operates quite fine actually. All 6 gears are engaging okay. From 1 to 6, from 6 to 1. There is no too much problem with finding the neutral. And I'm quite happy with the way the gearbox operates. In the next few clips, I'm going to try to show you how the bike accelerates and how it behaves in first, very short gear. Alright, so this is it. It's running really well. All 6 gears engaging nicely, and as you can see, in first gear it actually is very eager to lift the front. No clutch, just literally open up from gas and the front goes up. So pretty nicely done. Thanks for watching, fellas. Okay, so time for a little summary of this crazy project. So I bought this engine about a year ago, especially for that transmission conversion. I bought it fairly locally, and the guy who sold it to me claimed he knows nothing about it, but he believed it's a good engine. Very unfortunately, it turned out to be an absolute disaster because the engine was seized and completely rusted. And I don't know the full story of it. Maybe, I presume, the engine was exposed to water, or maybe it wasn't stored correctly. But the most of top end was basically junk. So I had to source new cylinders, pistons, piston rings, pins, clips, even the cylinder head I had to buy. Luckily for me, there are some great people in the RF Facebook community here in the UK, and some great chaps provided me some of those parts for free. From that moment on, I was able to move on with my rebuild, and that's knowing I'm not just swapping the transmission, I'm actually doing a full engine rebuild. So luckily for me, the crankshaft was all good. All the cases were fine as well. So after replacement of the cylinders, pistons and most of the top end, I was able to swap the gearbox. That part was a bit messy. There had to be some stuff done to it. If you want the details, just watch the videos. Either way, it all worked out pretty well. As you could see from the little clip I made here today, the gears change okay, the clutch works fine, the engine has decent power, and I can actually tell you the shorter gearing provides slightly better acceleration. In terms of RPM on the highway, I had a little check on that, and in 6th gear at 60 miles per hour, I could see about 4,100, 4,200 RPM, and this is with the stock sprockets. So I can tell you already that a drop in RPM on the highway with the 6-speed gearbox is not happening. I do know, however, that acceleration is a bit more brisk, especially in first 3-4 gears, because they're a lot shorter. What's really fun is that the first gear is so short that even with the stock gearing on the sprockets, it's gonna lift the front from about 4,000 RPM with just opening the throttle. So overall, I'm greatly satisfied with this build. This is the 3rd project for the RF I've done on this channel. I started with little things like bolt-on mods and installing GSXR 750 camshaft in my original engine. Then I went into a very ambitious project of building RF 1100 motor, and that was basically covering GSXR 1100W engine with RF 900 cylinder head. That was also a bit messy. Certain things had to be done to make it happen, but it did happen. And I got tremendous satisfaction out of that one too. I still have that 1100 motor in my shed. It's waiting. Maybe at some point in the future I'll do something with it. For now, I'd like to thank everybody for watching, commenting and all the feedback. Thank you guys, stay safe, until next time.